Paula Harper Christensen.
Good evening. My name is Paula Harper Christensen, 23416 Southeast 17th Place, Sammamish, and I live very close to Providence Heights Chapel. And after watching that, it must have been a true hallelujah moment to finally open that campus to women for those Sisters of Providence. In the past several months, many of us have been deeply drawn to the Providence Heights campus. We've been looking to it with future possibilities as a historic site, repurposed school, museum, wedding venue, women's shelter, conference center, music hall, child advocacy center, art center, and countless other possibilities. It's made me even greater appreciate the 12 years that I was blessed to worship in that chapel with my church. And it truly has heightened my appreciation for the City of Issaquah and the City of Sammamish. We have a number of charming historic sites like Gilman Village, Front Street, and the Pickering Barn. In fact, it was 1983 that the Pickering Barn was listed on the National Registry of Historic Places. And in 1994, the good city of Issaquah had a vision to invest $2 million into the restoration of the barn. And it is now our own very own landmark that buzzes constantly with weddings and art shows and farmers market. I love it. But to get real, it's a barn. It's not a chapel with magnificent 30-foot stained glass windows by world-renowned glass artist Gabriel Loire. It's hard for me to say that D word, demolish, but I'm pretty sure it would cost an even greater fortune to demolish it than it would to buy it in the first place. Here's an example. Port Authority of St. Paul spent $3 million on a piece of property, and then they had sticker shock when they discovered the cost of demolishing it would be $13 million. Instead, they repurposed the building, which turned out to be really good for the economy and certainly good for the citizens. Providence Heights and the Space Needle were under construction at exactly the same time. I've been wondering what Washingtonians would be saying if we were trying to D-word demolish the Space Needle. Some people come from all over the world to visit us, to visit Pike Place Market, to visit Pioneer Square, Seattle Underground, and none of those places are as lovely or as serene as Providence Heights campus and those 40 acres. Last month, in May, in the Seattle Times, there was an article about what happened to civil rights leader Rosa Parks' home. After Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on the bus, there was quite a hoopla in Alabama, and certainly the hoopla was accompanied with many death threats. So many death threats that she was forced to move to Detroit to live with her brother. She lived there in a little tiny house, wooden house, square, salt box type. And after she died, for years, people have been discussing what to do with her house. Well, museum, teaching tool, center for children, nobody could really decide. Finally, someone did just, see the yellow light, did just purchase it, took it down, dismantled it piece by piece, took it to a new location, rebuilt it, and the new location is Berlin. Yeah, Rosa Parks' home is in Berlin. The Berliners love it. Jazz music is played and children tour, and they learn about Rosa Parks. I can't help but think we let a real gem slip through our fingers. Thank you.
Thank you.